Okay, so today we are going to do a new question which is November 2021 variant 21. Okay, so this will be the question that I'll be teaching you. Also will be done in a few parts. Okay, let's start the question now. Before you do anything, remember you have to read the question once, twice or three times until you get the point. Now, the first time when you read, just read. Second time when you read, try to note some points when you read. And the third time you have to be more serious in actually extracting out the information. Okay, so let's start. An extract from just statement of financial position at 31st December 2019 showed the following. So remember, these are the balance carry down figure for this date, which is 31st December 2019. And as usual, financial year end is 31st December 2019. As I always tell you, this is the closing date. Therefore, the start date will be 1st January 2019. So we must know that these balances that they have given here is all the balance carry down as of this date. So if it's a carry down for this date, obviously this will be the BD for first 2020. Okay, so this is the first thing that we need to understand. Okay, during the year ended 31st December 2020, the following transactions took place. Okay, so see carefully again. On 1st January 2020, fixtures 30,000 was purchased by check. Okay, so this is the first information that you're going to write down. So on the 1st 2020, okay, purchased new. You purchased a new fixtures. I'll put that new asset, okay, for 30K. And this was by bank. Okay, let's go to the next transaction. Now, on 30th June 2020, fixtures was sold for 6,000 by check. Okay, so this is another information that we have, that is on 30th. So see, on the 30th of June 2020, there is a disposal. So you sold old furniture for 6,000 by check. Okay, so the check that you received was 6,000. Now, very important information is you need to know what is the original cost of the asset. So if you see further, the original cost of the asset will be, they have clearly said here, they have clearly mentioned here, I'll put it in another color. The fixtures was originally purchased on first for this amount, for 1st January 2018 for that amount. So you must understand that original cost was 20K. And this was purchased on 1st 2018. So you must also know how many years they have used up. Okay, the most important thing, as you know, this question is on depreciation. So your focus has to be on the depreciation part of it. Okay, so let's see. Just depreciate fixtures on a straight line basis. Okay, fine. So straight line basis, I know what sets in your mind is they'll give you a percentage, you take the cost, you times, and that's it. But now, remember, I have taught all of you in class whereby depreciation for straight line method, there are two ways that you can actually do the calculation. So if you read the question further, she assumes fixtures will have a useful life. See guys, they have given the word useful life for 4 years, at which time the residual value is 10% of the original cost. And very, very important, I'm going to put in purple, depreciation is charged for each part of the year for which the fixtures are owned. Okay, so if you really look, you need to understand a lot of information here. It is not just one or two. Every line gives you some kind of information actually. Okay, so let's go further. Now you have actually, you should understand the last line that I've highlighted in purple. Okay, that means this new asset that you purchased on 1st January 2020, yeah, as of 31st December 2020, you will have to depreciate it for 1 year. Depreciate for 1 year because you're using it for 1 whole year. Why? Because they've clearly mentioned each part of the year which the fixtures are owned. So if you see you bought it on 1st January 2020, obviously 31st December 2020 is a 1 year period. Okay, so the depreciation for that will be 1 year. Whereas for this asset, you must understand that they bought it on 1st 2018 up to 31st December 2018. This is year 1 of your depreciation. Year 2 will be obviously 1/1/2019 to 31st December 2019. Okay, so this is year 2. Okay, and the next thing that happens is you are using this asset up to 30th June 2020, guys. So 30th June 2020, it's your year 3, and you have actually used them for 6 months. So when you do your depreciation, remember you will have to times 6 out of 12, because that's the 6 months period only that you had the asset for. So this is very important. So what I have done right now is I have just shown you what are the entries that is involved. Okay, so now we'll look further into the next part in the next video.